Hello friends, myself Sheetal Ghodera, Department of Zoology, KG Somaya, Arts, Commerce and Science College of Kopargaon. So we will discuss about the study of physico-chemical properties of different soil sample. As we know as soil is complex matter that is comprising of various mineral, organic matter, nutrient, water and pH, cation exchange capacity, soil texture, structure, chemistry and color. Therefore, soil physico-chemical properties have a great influence in soil quality. So we will see introduction of soil. Soil is the outer covering of the earth. It is the outer covering of the earth that consists of skin of the earth. Second, soil is natural medium in which plant live, multiply and die. It is natural medium of plant to live, grow and die. Soil provided mechanical support and nutritional support plant and microorganism. It provided with mechanical support and nutrients. The portion of the earth beneath the soil is known as a bedrock. So to study of the physico-chemical properties of soil sample, we are collected to the different location, and these soil samples were collected by the standard procedure and collected in the polythene bag. All the samples were collected in summer season. In laboratory, the sample were analyzed to measure various chemical parameters by standard method. The study of the physico-chemical properties of soil, there are two aims. Two aim of study were two fields. The firstly study to aim to examine soil physico-chemical properties of soil sample, and second aim of the influential soil properties that accounted for the most variation in the plantation and health of soil. So we will see material and method. Study location. The study site of the reserve lies within latitude and longitude are different in soil sample. The average altitude of reserve fall between and topography are more or less undulating relative humidity and a mean temperature. So second, soil sampling collection and preparation. The 7 composite soil samples were collected from different locations in depth of 0 to 20 cm using UV. These soil samples were taken into thin bag. These collected soil samples were air dry, gently crushed and sieved through 2 mm mesh for laboratory analysis for the physical and chemical characteristics. The laboratory analysis carried out on the soil sample included both physical and chemical. Physical, particle size, structure, colors, texture, water holding capacity test, and chemical analysis by pH, organic matter, available nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, calcium. There are two studies of physical and chemical properties of soil. To study of moisture content of soil, water holding capacity of soil, study the texture of soil. The pH of soil sample was determined using electrode pH meter in water soil solution one by one. So while the organic carbon content of soil were determined using Wolke and Black method and then multiplied by the 1.724 to calculate soil organic matter content. The total nitrogen and available phosphorus were determined by micro-Kjeldahl digestion distillation method and electrophotometer method. The exchangeable cation was extracted using 1 ammonium acetate solution, and calcium and magnesium were analyzed from extract by EDTS titration method, while potassium. Then data to analyze for determine the parameters. Then we will see physical properties of soil one by one. Explain its properties. Physical properties of soil depend on the size of particles. Their stone above 2 mm in diameter. Then sand around it 0.05 to 2 mm in diameter. Silt that is 0.002 to 0.05 mm in diameter. Clay having less than 0.002 mm in diameter. However, this is larger in size stone than comes to the sand, silt, clay. Then the texture of soil depends on the percentage of sand, silt and clay. Soil texture is considered one of the most important physical properties of soil, that is consisting of sand, silt and clay. This particle varied by size. Next, the space remain between particle known as pore size, which is occupied by water and air. The space between the particle, that is pore size, this space occupied by the water and air. The other factor which is soil temperature, which it is variable factor. Then pH and moisture holding capacity factor affect the plant growth. Moisture and pH, that factor, as we have told, that temperature factor, that is variable factor. pH dependent on chemical composition of soil. pH depend upon the nature of soil from which soil has derived. Acid or alkaline soil are not generally as suitable for plant growth as compared to natural soil. So if pH is very acidic and alkaline, that not suitable for the plant growth. If the pH is neutral, more suitable for the plant growth. Then acid soils are usually characterized by excess availability of aluminum, iron, manganese, copper and zinc, which may even prove toxic to plant. Aluminum, iron, magnesium, copper and zinc, these all are the micronutrients. They are required for the plant, but it in little amount. But due to excess availability, that's iron, that become the soil become acidic, and as the soil become acidic, where plant are not suitable for growth of plant, it is not suitable for the growth of plant, that is even to toxic become plant. So we have discussed about the pH. Then moisture holding capacity of water in soil is related to the pore space and capillary action of soil particles. So we will see chemical properties of soil. So soil is the magnesium from which plants normally derive their nutrients. That is, the plant take of the nutrient of soil by absorbing through root. Nutrients are divided as the both micronutrients and macronutrients. Macronutrients which require by in larger amount, and whereas micronutrients which require into lesser amount. So macronutrients are micronutrients such as carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, calcium and magnesium. Then micronutrients are such as iron, copper and boron. There are three main components of soil are organic matter, derivatives of parent rock, clay fractions. They that always come from defined plant and animal. Derivatives of parent rock, there are parent rock with soil in form derived, and clay fraction such of these are main component of the soil. Which soil component provide nutrition for plant growth in soil? The three component main factor of soil which provided nutrient for plant growth in soil. The nutrient are first released into the soil solution, and then it is utilized by root system of plant. There are both positively and negatively charged ions are present in the soil. The positively charged ions are known as cations, such as potassium, magnesium, calcium, etc. All are the positively charged ions known as the cation, and they present in the soil. The negatively charged ions are known as anions, such as NO3 minus, H2PO4 minus, SO4 2 minus. These are negative charged anions. That is, the both cation and anion present in the soil. These ions are exchanged between the root and soil solution. Then organic residue means soil organic matter. So first, dead plant and animal contribute to organic substances. They are the key of both dead plant and animal contribute to substance to the soil. The dead animal and plants part of it consists of protein, nucleic acid, carbohydrate, fats, pigment, waxes, etc. The organic compounds are degraded by microorganisms. Whatever this first organic matter, it will by degraded by organism, and then this organic matter it will utilized by the plant. Humus, it dark organic matter that form in the soil. When dead animal and plant break the action of soil microorganism that break plant and animal further action of soil, that humus many nutrient that consist many nutrient that improve health of the soil. So we will see the conclusion to study of physicochemical properties of soil sample. They show that all the soil parameters, conductivity, pH, percentage of calcium, magnesium, nitrogen, phosphorus, carbon, range of soil. This study gives the information about nature of soil, present nutrient in the soil. According to this information, farmer arrange the amount which fertilizer and nutrients needed